Hello out there in YouTube land. I have before me 14 boxes of Toaster Strudels, and believe it or not, this is not even all of the options. I believe there's about 16 or 17 different types of Toaster Strudels, Toaster Scrambles, but we are gonna try 14 varieties today. What have I done to myself? The Mean Girls, courtesy of Fandango, get these scrumptious boys in my mouth hole. You don't wanna, you don't want to, you gotta be smarter than the package, folks. All right, all you lovelies, we have 14 strudels. Our oven is preheated. They are all properly numbered. Exciting. We're going to try to write fetch with icing and see how that goes. It's really easy to make sure your icing looks exactly like it does on the box. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. This is going really well for all involved. There's not enough room. Fetch. Look, it looks exactly like the box. Thanks, Photoshop. Just to see how the pink food coloring tastes compared to the rest of that. I'm gonna regret that later. Alright, so just like the package. I love it when there's just one big glob. This is gonna be great. And then we're gonna pop these 4 bad boys into our mouth holes. Everyone be sure to leave your favorite strudel variety in the comments. So, number 1 is sausage and egg, sausage, and cheese sauce in a pastry crust. I'm gonna burn my mouth up. Freaking champion! Ooh, look at that. Look at that little gooiness in the center, y'all. Look at that. I can't tell how I feel about how fake this cheese looks. Not so hot so. I mean, it's warm, but it's not good. Not a banana of these. Like, it's just gooey. There's no like, oh, there's the egg. And there's the cheese or whatever. It's just goop. And then, well, the crust is actually not bad. I'll give them a point or so for the crust. But then the sausage balls are just like part of the globs of cheese and egg that's inside. It's just really not great. So on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being yeah, and 1 being what am I doing to myself, I'll give this probably about a 3. You get an extra point or 2 for the crust. We're figuring it out together, everyone. So the next one we have is egg, bacon, and cheese sauce in a pastry crust. Now they also make sausage, bacon, in a egg and cheese sauce variety, but I did not find those. I am not upset about that. Alright, as I thought, I do like this one better. But I always love bacon flavored things better than sausage flavored things. But also, for whatever reason, it just seems like the tastes are separate a little bit more. I mean, it's still kind of gloopy. It's a bit gloopy Gina, but it's at least the tastes are somewhat different. And of course the crust is still pretty dope. I'm gonna give this one a 4 or 5. I would actually probably finish this box on a hangover morning. I don't ever see myself eating any more sausage, egg, and cheese sauce variety of Toaster Scrambles. We got our globules off the plate. We're ready for the more fruity variety of pastries. So, number 3 is apple. I don't think I've actually had an apple toaster strudel before, but I have had, you know, we go to the continental breakfast or whatever, you had toaster strudels or Just strudels in general are always there. Ooh, this looks good. I'm really excited about this. This is gonna be a good bite. You can see the juices inside. That sounds appetizing. Ho ho ho! That is far superior to any Scramble. This could be because the first two were solid misses, in my opinion. This is a hit. I'll give this one an 8. I'm jazzed. As we remember, this spells fetch. Nailed it. And this is the strawberry, so this seemed like another one that would be like your standard run-of-the-mill breakfast strudel. This is what I remember, minus the pink frosting. This is more of a jelly type filling. The other one was definitely jelly-esque. Tasted more like apples. This tastes like jelly filling. A little bit more fake than what you would get in a normal donut. So I think I'll give this guy 5 or 6 maybe. So that is our first 4. I got 10 to go. We'll see how it goes. First things first, we must try to make whatever the heck this is. Mustache Cherry Eye Man. Oh, I did it again! I tried to make it so where it was just the tip, you know? Just the tip of the iceberg. We got a little bit of a floopy doop up here. And we got little bitty eyeball boys. God, Mr. Mustache, you have a question? Oh God, that looks like a face. Oh wait, then there's a little mouth. So this one's cherry. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not super jazzed about the cherry because I'm never jazzed about any cherry flavored things. It makes me feel like I'm eating or drinking cough syrup on purpose. I gotta say, for something that's your basic throw it in a toaster quick meal that's mainly for kids, the crust on this is actually really good. So I need a better bite of the cherry, but without burning my fingerlies off. Again, it's okay. I'd rate it about the same as the strawberry probably, but it's mainly because it just tastes kind of like jelly at this point. After having this much goop in my mouth. Exciting. All right, so that's cherry. All right. Oh! Oh, did I just nail it? Oh yeah! Perfect masterpiece. We aren't even halfway through. Oh my God. I'm gonna be bouncing off the walls, but also have a stomachache at the same time. Alrighty, tighty. Let's see, number 6 is Wild Berry. This one I thought sounded interesting. Still looks pretty fake. This one's interesting. I like this one. I don't like it as much as the apple. I like it much better than the other 2 fruity ones so far. I would probably give this one a 7. 7 out of 10. This is not a yeah, it's like a yeah boy. So I just dropped icing on the floor. I have returned to eat this masterfully icinged strudel. Blueberry. Oh man, that's fire. That's up there with apple. The filling actually tastes like filling. Jeremy's not so hot so about it. I see his face, boy. Okay, so maybe it's not as good as, I'm gonna try another bite. Okay, I'll give it a 7. Apple's still the best so far. This next boy is raspberry. This is weird. I don't know how I feel about this. It's alright. I'll give it like a 5 or something. Whatever they used to flavor it, it's not my jam. Alright, y'all. How many of you can relate to this? When I tried to open the package, I got all up in the side boys. Gloopy glops up in here. And we're just gonna have to... See? That's so fetch. Good enough for me. Here's number 10. This one is Cinemania. So it's a new phenomenon for me. Ooh, kind of. Whoa. Masterpiece. Oh my gosh. Put it in a museum. It does taste a little different. Not that much though. You know what? No, it's got an aftertaste. This is like a more sweet after you finish your cereal and you drink the milk and it's all sugary. We might have to save this icing pig. Oh! I'm shocked and appalled. It does not come with the little serrated edge boy to make it easier to open. Who authorized this? Who was like, these children don't need help opening the packages? They're children, they're smart enough. No, we aren't, okay? We are not smart enough. I'm going to write a heavily worded letter to the Pillsbury factory about this. We don't need this one to look pretty, I suppose. Not that any of these others are looking all that great anyway. Got lots of globules. Look at this mess. Look at this mess. All right, final stretch. Here we got strawberry cream cheese. This is also one of my favorites because I love me some cream cheese. So. Just like I remember it. Except for weird pink icing instead of white. Fandango didn't sponsor this video, by the way. Rude. No, I gotta rate this stuff. I'll say 10 for 10 for nostalgic purposes. Crust is always on point. The center's so good. I'm gonna give this boy an 8, and this is a solid 8. I'm not taking it back. Possibly a 9. Okay, number 10. That's Cinemania. I'm really, really hoping that this is going to be warm Cinnamon Toast Crunch in my mouth. Like, I just like warm things better than cold things. I'll always have a warm sandwich before a deli sandwich, like a cold deli sandwich. If I have everything I love about Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but baked into a gooey, warm pastry instead, I'm going to be so happy. 10. This is my 10th Toaster Strudel. Ooh, that's a lot. Ooh, that is very sweet. Okay, the crust is definitely Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but the center is so overpowering that you may as well not have even had frosting because it's so sweet. This is so sweet, even for me. When you get a little more of the crust, it helps balance out how ridiculous the center is. I gotta say though, it is like just a giant warm pastry that is basically Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I think they did a good job, only lightly put the sauce in the middle because it's super overpowering. But it was very delicious. I'm gonna give this one a 7. 7 out of 10 Pillsbury's. Next we have cinnamon roll. I'm actually gonna cleanse this palate boy because I just had a lot of cinnamon and a lot of sugar. Cinemania. Oh well. We have cinnamon roll, everyone. I like this better. If they wanted to morph the Cinemania in the cinnamon roll used the icing from Cinemania and everything else from this. Yeah, they just need to try to converge both of those, and then they would make literally probably the perfect strudel. Yeah, this is probably an 8 or a 9, boy. Okay, 9's pushing it. We're gonna do 7 or 8. So it's more of a yeah, boy, and not a yeah, or something. 7.5 Pillsburys. This one's gonna be a slightly different avenue. This is Danish style cream cheese. I was right. I'm ending on a high note, y'all. This is solid. I love me some cream cheese. This is gotta be a 9er. I'm happy. I'm a happy person right now. I'm stuffed to the fluff. I'm a happy lady. So current fave, I love s'mores so much. I also get s'mores favorite ice cream. I get s'mores everything because I love s'mores. I already know that this is one of my favorites. Oh, the center looks so good. It looks so good. It looks so good. It's a lot sweeter than I remember it though. That's actually up there with the Cinemania, to where I'm like, oh no, what have I been doing with myself when I actually chose this over all the other ones in the store? This is the reason this whole video is being made. I was like, well, what about the others? This is still good, but oh man, my teeth are rotting out of my face right now. I can feel the rot. Love it. This is actually gonna probably be like a 7 or so, 6 or 7, because it's so sweet. The final pastry, the final toaster strudel in my mouth. It's the Hershey's double chocolate with icing. How far can I go with this? We will see soon. Actually, I think it's pretty done. This is gonna be nutso in my mouth. What am I doing with my life? R.I.P. Shauna's molars. It's too much chocolate. If I was a kid, oh, I would be all over this. But as a 31-year-old mature adult, I'm gonna give it about a 6 or so. This type of crust, whatever it is, like, I don't know if it's made differently than the others. I mean, obviously it's a different type because it's chocolate. As far as actually being made differently otherwise, I don't know. But it's just not as good. It's just not as good as the other crusts. So we're just gonna be about in the middle of the road. It's like a hey instead of a yay, or whatever we're doing with this. That was 14 toaster strudels. In case you were wondering, this is what 12 used packets of icing look like. And this is what 14 half-used toaster strudels look like. In case you were wondering, I did not read the nutritional facts on the side of the box because I love myself. I don't know how to end this video. Alright, y'all, what did we learn today? Well, we learned that my fave ones, 100%, was apple. I really loved the Danish cream cheese. I thought the cinnamon roll pretty much nailed it. And strawberry cream cheese and blueberry. Those were probably my top 5. The top 0, not as much good 5. My least fave candies, okay? Why did they even make raspberry? That did not taste like raspberries. The raspberries didn't taste like raspberries! I also thought the Cinnamon Toast one was like, whoa, what happened? I also felt the same way about the one that I potentially said was my favorite. So, who knew? The chocolate one, that was a little much. And the Scrambles are trash. Straight up trash. Never buy Toaster Scrambles. This is why Pillsbury does not sponsor me, because I have to be honest. Don't buy the Scrambles. You will thank me later, and don't do it because you love yourself. Okay? So that's what we learned. Aren't we glad we took this journey together? I sure am. See you next time.